I feel like my t-shirt should say WePC. I feel like it's like almost the same font. Right, I'm going to tweet the stream out before we start. So people can come and laugh at me again for being really bad at video games. Huh? We are live. Oh, just trying to find it. There it is. Halo 4 live benchmarking. Can we get the components we're using in the title, please? Just say it here. Just wait for people to come in. Get the chat open. Live streaming. Live benchmarking of Halo. I've sent you a lovely little thumbnail if you want to put that on the stream for me. I put a lot of time and effort. Huh? I put a lot of time and effort into that thumbnail. Hello, exotic plasma. Exotic plasma with the JJ profile picture. It'll never get old. What'd you say? Play the game. I'm interacting with the chat, Elliot. Okay, so we are going to be live benchmarking we're using the 3090. And we're going to see how it holds up in Halo 4, which released today. We're not going to do the prologue mission because it takes about 15 minutes to do the tutorial, so we'll start from the first proper mission, which is Dawn, and we'll see how it holds up. God, I've not played this game in so long. Just bring this closer. Bam, 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 bam. I don't actually remember how Halo 3 ended. Didn't Master Chief go into like a deep sleep or something? I've played that game in about 5 or 6 years now. Can we skip these cutscenes? Not very Bungie. Oh my god. At least you can skip these cutscenes. You can't do that in Destiny.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generator.
We don't actually have our overlay on.
Chief, look up.
Mr. Paul. We don't actually have our overlay on, so I can't actually monitor what's going on. Let's have a look. Ah, there it is. Never mind.
You got it?
Yep, PC expert. Okay, what are we doing here? Look up. Hold E to activate emergency release. It's on this one.
Oh, okay.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to
It
work.
looks quite smooth, isn't it?
I thought you'd never ask.
You're not on the 3090.
We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple
Oh, are we?
decks.
Oh, I thought we were doing the 39. Okay. 5700 XT it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to test out the sounds, see how it is.
Fun to be a rescue team.
Yeah, people want to see it.
If you want to see the 3090, we'll swap it out for you.
Yeah.
5700 XT.
Oh, this looks so, it's so smooth. Oh man. This is such a strange experience playing Halo on keyboard and mouse. As someone who literally got an Xbox 360 to play Halo, this is such a bizarre experience. Oh man.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody
Oh,
should
this
have
is so
found us by
smooth. This is so
now. What's
nice.
that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. Chief, be careful.
This keyboard's too either. Use WA. That's a lot of buttons to press at once.
Chief, watch
So
out!
it's holding up. It's holding up pretty well so far. I think it's been capped at 60 though, so it's not actually getting higher than a 60 FPS average. So we'll change that in the settings shortly.
I didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
Oh no. Let's kill this elite real quick. He's got his nasty teeth in his face. There we go.
Truce with the Covenant.
I'm going to pause. We're going to switch out from
Lock can happen
5700
for
to
you.
a 3090.
Is that?
Sweet.
Is it locked at 60?
Yeah, it seems to be locked at 60. So if we just go to the gameplay, video, 1080. Ooh, turn that all the way up. Lovely.
Okay.
VSync. Frame limit. Yeah, it's on unlimited.
Limited,
We just
yeah.
turn frame VSync off.
Yeah, turn VT off because
And then that'll, because it'll lock
Either
to
way,
60,
he's
won't
probably
it?
not
And then
alone.
if we turn this
Should
back
be
on.
careful.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a little bit of an increase, just ever so slightly.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Sweet. Do you want to switch that out?
yeah, you want to do it.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, we'll be back shortly.
Well, it'll still.
If you want to ask any more questions, I'm sure Paul will
generate
do his
that.
best to answer you. Yeah? The actual full piece.
Yeah.
Let's go out. Here we go.
I'll be 1 minute. I've got very
Technology needs to come further where we can literally just take it out and put it back in.
Can you just talk through kind of what I'm doing?
Yeah, so I can turn
the
I can turn the
5700
camera around
XT.
and show them what we're actually currently working with. So we've got our kind of like little makeshift.
So we did have the 5700 XT inside the rig just then. We were getting what? After we turned off VSync, it was like 200 some frames a second.
When it was at like 400 at one point.
So fairly high FPS. So 3090, you'd assume would get a slightly better result. However, we've been getting some weird results from the 3090 recently, and I don't know whether that's me. Or the actual card. Power input.
So we're just switching out the graphics cards now. We're getting a 3090 put in there just to see what we can push Halo 4 to its limits.
Which this is an iChill 3090. We've not used this one
Oh,
yet.
that's really nice looking.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, nice.
We've also got the 56. Hang on. We've also got the 5900X CPU. We've got 4 sticks of the G-Skills Trident Z RAM, which are all 8 gigs, I believe. So we've got 32, or they're all 6. I think they're all 8 gigs. And we've got a fractal design cooling the rig there. So, whee,
Going
really big.
full screen.
There you go. Why is that green?
Why is that green? Whoa. Here we go.
So yeah, swapping out to the 3090 now. There you go. 1 sec, mate.
Yeah, we got about 300 to 400 FPS there as we were locked to 60. As soon as we switch, we're seeing such a performance increase. So I imagine once we power this up on the 3090, it's just going to perform really well.
Here it comes.
Just loading Halo back up.
And what I love is we're actually using Game Pass. Game Pass for PC.
Yeah, they've really smashed it on that front, haven't they?
Yeah, Xbox are next level at the moment.
There we go. Thank you, Technician Elliot. Engineer Elliot, sorry.
My name's Paul.
I need help picking parts for my PC. Sure, Cage, what do you need help with? One of our stream team will help you out in the comments. What is it that you're specifically looking for? We might have some articles on our website that we may be able to direct you to. Campaign. Thought, yeah. We can resume. There we go. Straight back into the same mission.
So yeah, normally this is on an Xbox you use a controller, but because it's now on PC, Jay's being forced to use the keyboard and mouse to sort of see what the experience is like that way. Look at that, 300 odd.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you press one thing, there you go.
There we go. Oh, look at that. Look how smooth it looks as well. You've also played Halo on a console, right? So this is like how smooth this is just. I was saying it's alien to me.
Good.
Absolutely alien to me.
Yeah, the optimization is really good, isn't it? Look at that. It's like 400 frames a second. Then.
One thing you can do also is
settings
change your field of view. So we'll just hide this shortly. If we go to here, field of view is already. Oh, it's already on max. So originally this is what it would look like. So originally you would be this zoomed in. This is the console, so you've got 500 FPS there when you when you have the field of view turned back a little bit. So this is what it would look like on console, but now what you can obviously do is just stretch that all the way up. And yeah, I mean we've seen a significant bit of drop there, but it's going back up for 30, 440. Is it going to balance out? Change FOV seems to have dropped it by about 100 frames. Then again, it's catching back up again though.
I mean, there's nothing happening. As soon as you get some action, go shoot.
Yeah, how do you that's a grenade. And to find I don't want to do the tutorial because I'm a retired Halo bro. Yeah. Smooth it is. We've got G for grenade.
I love how you're a retired Halo pro.
Yeah, literally. Halo 3 came out and I think I was like 12.
Yeah. Getting over 400 FPS. Have you got, what settings have you got it on?
Let's have a look.
Just knock the overlay off.
So we've got resolution at 1920 by 1080, but we've got everything essentially on high, and that's the highest it'll go. It doesn't actually have an ultra mode.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, it's
custom
high.
And seems to be the same thing.
Yeah, basically. So high is as high as you can get. You can't actually go to that kind
Knock
of ultra
it on,
quality.
On low quality and see kind of what the difference is, because that looks pretty rich as well in terms of the quality of the graphics.
What are you guessing, FPS wise?
Oh, like
From 500 to
6, 7.
Is this not a 5 then? Is it then locked to 5?
No. Go back to your settings. It must
500.
I mean, change it to the field when you broaden
the
the
last of them.
field of view. It dropped down to
Find
about
the
100,
override
didn't
for the
it?
blast
Yeah.
shield
Sorry,
so we
it dropped
can
down
see
to
what
about
we're up
400.
against.
Now it's gone back up to about 500.
Should we drop it and see if it pushes it over? Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Let's change your field of view again.
Let's wait for it to catch up. Yeah, it seems to be capping at 5.
Hit the restart on there. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be capping at 5. Maybe that's really the max you can get.
But still 500.
500 frames a second.
Decent. That's not bad.
It's changed. Oh, that's the wrong one.
No.
Here we go. Field of view. Change that one back up. Just makes it look even smoother when you're in that field of view. Looks really nice. It's super smooth.
Yeah.
What's this?
So get to.
We need to go outside, really, don't we? With
outside
with a bit of lighting.
Because on I want to see the differences between like low and high, because this still looks pretty decent. This is all low set.
Like
Yeah, this is still on low.
It's possible
You wouldn't even know.
we just came across a rogue salvage ship.
I'm wearing face mask by the way because
Or we might be stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Let's put it in the chat for you.
Maybe they haven't recognized us.
What Cortana is telling me.
That's one possibility.
can you pause that
Landing
there?
craft flanking us.
What is this here?
And let's just change some of those settings and see kind of if any of the textures or movement of the.
Yeah, so I guess we can make that. No. I hope it's not crap. No, there we go.
Yeah, so if you look at on those ships that kind of go to the force field,
Yeah.
you see like the colour and the movement of that force field. So pause that there. Let's put it to high and see if that is significantly better.
Let's have a look. honestly, it's not that massive.
I mean, let's start to pull out some of the finer sort of shadows. You can see that if you're looking at these guys, that there's quite a long shadow there from whatever source of light.
Yeah.
Pause that there and let's see what difference in effect we can get.
You've got this line of shadow, I guess we can use
yeah.
as an example. So if we go down,
So the shadow quality. Just put everything on high apart from shadow quality and let's see what that's doing. Yeah.
back. You can
Oh
tell.
no, look at the guys. There's no shadow on them on low. A little bit. Yeah.
Bit. Should we change up?
So kind
It's
of
when
like,
they
kind of comes and goes, doesn't it?
it's disappearing. Let's turn it back up so we can actually support it. Because the floor shadow look the exact same.
Yeah. But there's no movement.
Yeah, instantly.
look at that.
But they're being dwarfed by the shadows there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, there's essentially the difference though between low and high.
It's not
That
that.
shadow quality is not that much at all, and we're still getting, you know, like 300-400 FPS
Yeah.
at high. You absolutely might as well. I mean, this is very nice as well.
Oh yeah, it's overkill for the Halo.
Overkill for Halo. Halo 4, which was
Yes,
it
Xbox 360.
Was it 360?
It was
or
free,
Xbox
so it was
One?
360, but then it was the first one that went into Xbox.
Okay, yeah, part of like the cross gen. I didn't get an Xbox One. I went Xbox 360, PS4, and I've gone back. to
Everyone
Xbox
did, yeah.
Series X I've got.
Everyone seemed to. I
Yeah.
went from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, didn't like it, and went to the PS4.
But I absolutely prefer a shooter on
We need to
PC.
get off this
Like
shit.
shooters on PC is so much better
We've
for
got
me.
bigger problems.
But if I'm playing
We've got a cruiser
like
on an intercept
MMOs,
course.
better on PC.
Head for
Oh
the
yeah, don't be
elevator.
playing an MMO on a controller. That's a terrible experience.
But
Only the
I
Hyperion
like
missiles,
RPGs on
but we'll
console.
have to fire them manually
I'll be
from
using
the
a
outer
when you're
hull.
going to sit back in
Yeah.
and play for a few hours. Sometimes a controller could be better, but like you say, at FPS when you've got max field of view at like 120 plus FPS, you feel like you're in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's so energetic.
I love that they've put the Master Chief Collection onto PC now. I love playing it on PC.
Yeah.
So good.
This might be a good indication.
Yeah,
So if
it's
we
good
take a
fun.
look at here,
So you see, like, is there anything we can do with like lighting quality? Yeah, lighting quality. Put that to low.
so we change anti-soft filling as well.
Yeah, I just want to see what the like. So if you look around the planet,
You're getting that kind of like ghosting there,
Yeah.
aren't you? It like moves.
yeah, a little bit. So pop that all
It
in.
does seem a little bit blurry. Like the textures on the floor now don't seem as sharp.
Yeah.
So if we pop it back on,
Pop them up to high and let's just do like one at a time at low. So I'll go lighting quality to low. So if you look around the planet, as you move,
yeah, there's also kind of an effect on, but
yeah,
you can see that this is a lot more sharper now.
yeah,
But to be honest, even when we've turned lighting quality, on the ship, it's got that nice glow effect.
yeah. That's what I'm looking at around the planet. That kind of like glowy effect.
Yeah.
And then put that back to high maybe.
These definitely have a lot more of a glow when you switch
Yeah.
from low to high, but it's not massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really need some sort of like ambient sun where we've got like the god rays and we can
Yeah.
test that, don't we? See if we can get outside or see if there's any better lighting. I
For
guess.
me right now, if you've got high, I mean this is a very high end benchmarking rig that we have.
Yeah.
I'd imagine even on something that's like quite entry level, you're still gonna get
Good experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
really good experience.
Yeah, I think one of the things they've made sure to do is to optimize it for
Yeah.
those specific people because, like you say, it's not a very demanding game. Halo.
Let's play this for a little bit longer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a very demanding game to be honest.
Fun though.
It's super fun. But I can't stop shaking the mouse because it just looks so smooth.
Yeah.
As someone who's played Halo in 30 FPS for half my life, this is a nice change of pace. I really would like to. There it is. That's the one.
So good.
It's a completely different pace. Like this doesn't feel like Halo, especially with the keyboard and mouse. Because when you use a controller, it's quite like slow and jagged.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I just feel like I can.
That cruiser's shields
Everything's
are
just
down.
so much faster.
Assuming
I
they don't
wonder
raise
what
them,
this
that
will be like
missile's
on
gonna be one
multiplayer.
heck of a surprise.
A
Awesome.
little bit of so better.
Yeah, I can imagine. I imagine the skill gap would be ridiculous. Because there'll always be that one person who's really, really good at sniping.
Yeah.
On keyboard and mouse, it'll just ruin your day.
I wonder if, you know, on Game Pass,
Yep.
I mean, obviously you can play on your
These covenants seem
Series X
fanatical
or Series
about
X
this
with
one.
controller
Yeah.
on Halo. When it's on sort of multiplayer and you play people, I wonder if there's a mix of PC gaming and console gaming.
Oh, like a cross-gen thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be interesting.
Because PC gaming is going to smash console gaming every time.
I don't really know though, because Call of Duty specifically, all the PC players at the minute have been complaining because the aim assist is just stupidly high.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like an unfair thing.
Is that
On Call of Duty, yeah, but I don't.
PC and console?
Yeah, so you can opt in. So in your settings, you can turn cross-play on, and then you can play against other people. Mainly, it will always try and match you against people who use a controller.
Yeah.
So if they use a controller on PC, it'll match you against them first, and then it'll go for keyboard and mouse. So it prioritizes that first.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you with a little symbol next to their name. So imagine this would do that. I don't understand why. I don't see why it wouldn't be cross-gen.
Yeah.
And then with the ability to turn it off, well, obviously then like well between each other. But I don't know if there is aim assist on Halo. So it might be a slightly more unfair advantage. Can you swap out and see what that gets? Because this is just staying consistent, isn't it really, the whole way through?
I mean, you could just hit the reset on the...
We could change missions and go to one that's outside.
Why is it like minus... Why is it 4 FPS and you're minus... let's just restart that again. It must be because you've gone into the menu and back out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We could switch missions.
144 frames per second.
With these additions, you can just go and change and go to any mission you want. So we can see if there's one that is
Yeah, let's go to
outside.
an outside mission.
Save and quit. Hi Demeroid, welcome to the stream. Just doing a bit of live benchmarking of the new Halo. I say the new Halo, the old Halo, but it's been finally ported to the PC, which is we've all been waiting for it. Campaigns, we're gonna go Halo 4. And then missions, right? We want one that's. Oh, look at that for lighting. Forerunner. Oh, this is the one. That's the one.
Oh. Is it? Oh, this. Oh no, that's jungle, isn't it?
That,
yeah,
I can see a
Go
light.
there. Yeah.
We'll go Rally Pan Alpha. Let's start that. Warning, if you continue, we'll lose any. That's fine.
We're live on Twitch, by the way.
Are we live on Twitch, guys? Are we live on Twitch?
Oh,
Oh.
just YouTube. Huh?
Twitch is down. Oh, that's not good.
Is that because
Seeing
Cyberpunk?
numerous IFF tags. Painting the closest
Okay,
one on
this
the
is going to be the one where we can really see the difference.
We saw on
Just reset that.
So, hang on, yeah, have you pressed that? So, we're looking at 500 frames a second right now.
Even with the God rays.
Is this all on high? Pause that
Let me
there.
just check that it is everything on high. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's change that.
Yeah,
we'll
so
go
let's bring down lighting quality to low.
I imagine this God ray here is just going to disappear.
It's still there! What's happening? Why is it
That
still look
looks really nice.
Yeah, it does.
It doesn't even look any. I mean, it's a lower quality. You can see some noise
Bring the
somewhat.
overlay back on. It's not going over like 500 FPS though, is it?
But that, I mean, if we change it back,
But
that
the thing is,
looks.
we're only using like 64% of the GPU, so it must just be, I don't know, some locked in at 500 FPS, which is...
With a lighting effect on the gun, you should swipe around.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Is that on low or is that on high?
This is on high. It'd be worth
Let's
testing if
put it
we've
down
got
to
that
low and
effect.
see what the lighting effect is on the gun when you move around then.
Right, resume. No, it looks
You know what? It's marginal, but I think it's slightly less glow.
Yeah.
Very and like if you look at the edges.
Even then, though, it still looks really good.
Yeah. Put everything down to low again and see kind of what we're getting.
I mean, the textures on the
Let's
floor.
restart the overlay.
I mean, you can definitely see it in the trees. The texture starts to somewhat disappear. But
yeah.
in terms of the light in it, is that light? Is that gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
Is that just
So
because the
that
sun's moving though, or
I don't know.
turn it back to high and see if it comes back?
Yeah, put everything back to high and see if it
That
comes
might just
back.
be because the light's moving. Move the overlay.
Oh, it's maybe somewhere.
Let's have a look. No,
Yeah.
yeah, it
So
fully
what is it?
disappeared.
What is it that's actually affecting that?
So it wasn't lighting. Was it
effects.
particle? It'll probably be particle effects.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gone.
there you
Particle
go.
effects
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. So what's lighting quality affecting?
See, there's the glow on here.
Yeah,
That's probably like the light bouncing off it, but or even that red. But I mean, it doesn't look massively different when you switch to low.
Yeah.
Like if you get really up close to
Let's
these leaves, and
changing
then
the textures on there.
we go to texture. We go to texture, detail quality.
Detail quality low.
It's still really good.
It's weird how that leaf is kind of like morphing into that leaf next to it though. Isn't it?
I'm wondering if the raindrops on this leaf will come back, or is it?
Yeah.
Are we just being picky at that point?
Yeah. You know what? This might be because it's an old game. And when was this released? Should I have a look?
Oh, 2013.
Halo 4.
Has to be 2013 or 14. It's one. Or 2012? No, 2012 or 2013. It would have been one of those.
6th of November 2012.
2012.
It
That's
was.
the
So
one.
this is 8 years old. Sticking it a 3090
They must not
God,
have
Ray.
received his distress call.
looks good, man. Is it worth dropping it, swapping it out
A
for?
lower end and see if it's just really well optimized.
This is a 1650, I think.
1650.
Yeah, let's put this in and see what difference it makes.
Let's have a go. Yeah, because I'm wondering if it's just really well optimized, or we're just overkilling it.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
We off.
Yep. It's going to show you what we're doing right now. We've got our kind of like little benchmark system over here. We're just going to switch out the 3090, and then we'll test it.
Ooh, that is hot.
Yeah.
Ow.
Remember to always take caution with your graphics card.
Not us. High chill is a lie.
Nice. Yeah, so we're just going to switch out now and see if we can get any sort of difference with the lower end graphics card and see if it genuinely we're just overkilling it or it's just really well optimized.
Yeah.
So we'll test it
I
out.
mean, it's Microsoft, so I imagine the optimization is going to be pretty good, to be
Yeah.
honest. They have some history with PCs. Have we got the driver for this, though? I think so.
We should do. Have a look.
That's starting up now, so should be. We're really out of focus.
Really, I don't think I think it's just a lower quality webcam, but we're just restarting back up now. There you go. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this performs because my PC at home is a lower end build, so it'll be good to see how this kind of benefits me because I'd love to play this on PC.
I love how there's like literally a metre between us, but because I'm like 6'1",
It looks like I'm a dwarf.
5'8", we look like the same size now.
Just a constant reminder of how small I am. Not a day goes by.
Absolute bants, man.
Oh, Final Fantasy VIII remastered. Definitely.
Yeah,
couldn't-
when did that get released?
Last year?
Was it?
Yeah, so they
Because
released.
Final Fantasy 7 came out, and obviously, like,
Yeah.
that's huge.
That
I didn't
game's
realise it had a remaster as well.
Yeah, no, they released it for Switch and consoles and PC.
Yeah, there's some
it'll probably
really
be mobile.
exciting stuff on Game Pass, you know.
Yeah, I do really appreciate Game Pass.
Yeah, some really exciting stuff on there.
Yeah, let's go campaigns. Should we go the same level?
Yeah.
Start from the beginning, so go back up to that beginning bit. Here we go. Even navigating the menu is just so much easier now with the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Normally you'd have to be like, oh, go all the way over there. Alright, let's.
Oh, so this
I'm
is a
excited to
16
see
it's
this.
a 1650 Super.
1650
Sorry, it's not a
Super.
1650. But still, it's very much previous generation. So if you wanted to finish the cutscene, hit the restart on the overlay.
I'm seeing numerous IFF tags. Painting the closest one on this side.
That scan
260.
So hit the restart on the overlay again now that we're...
Except now, the Didact's free to handle it personally.
So it's somewhere between, like, not hit 300s yet. Is this on all high?
This is all on high.
Oh, mate, and look, it's hardly using any of the... There's
Oh,
no bottleneck in there.
Should we change the field of view again?
Yeah, do
So
that.
we can max it out. Sweet. Turn the FOV all the way down.
Yeah.
And then restart that. Yeah, it's an instant boost.
Yeah.
As you see it by about 30 FPS there.
Let's have a go back to the wider field of view.
Yeah, and then we'll have a look at some of the changes.
Yeah, some of the settings.
Okay, so we just go back there. Should we trial the same? We get this kind of view, and then we'll try it out.
See God rays and stuff coming through.
Yeah. Should we just change everything down to low and see what kind of average we get? So we go back in, we'll restart that. An extra 30 increase.
Even if you've got something like a 1650 Super, like a very much previous generation, well, it's 2 generations ago, the 10 series.
Yeah. He's still
You're still getting very 60 FPS.
It still looks very, very smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, I can definitely see the difference.
Is this in 1080 or is it 4K?
This is in 1080, I
Because we
believe.
go up to 4K. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're getting out of 4K with this?
Oh,
It's really small.
we'll just do it for a short while, just to see what you get. But
Still 120, 130 frames on a 1650.
the God rays disappeared when you changed to 4K. Is it changed our settings down? Oh, it's not low, that's why.
yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so we got a, what, 120 FPS average then.
Yeah.
Let's.
Have we scrolled all the way down then?
Oh, anti-stop filtering. Okay, so that was a 120 FPS average.
Yeah. Well, 120, 130-ish.
Refresh. Wait, really?
Oh, you know what? You're still getting 110, 150, 100. Yeah, it's not dropped below 110, 120 there.
Let's have a look at these textures again.
You have to remember
It's still an older game, yeah. It's still even like older textures that have been essentially remastered, but I mean, look at that God.
Still to be getting 120 frames on a 1650 in 4K. It's awesome. Let's get down to where the sun and see what the effect is.
It's still really smooth as well. Definitely not seeing it as smooth as when it's 120 plus, but
Yeah.
still really smooth. I guess that's the argument if you want to play in 4K with a lower FPS or 1080 with the higher FPS.
Yeah, yeah.
But if we just run down
I mean,
here.
it's at like in the 90s now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, upper 90s. Ooh, it's dropping down to 80s.
There we go.
Yeah, well, not struggling. It's still getting like 83 FPS. 4K
One of them's in
on
office.
a 1650.
Check his IFF tag.
Well good.
The tag IDs him as Jimenez.
Really, really nice and neat. I mean, the particles, look, you can see the smoke.
Still out there somewhere.
Like smoke and all like the insects inside there. It looks really cool. Should we see what it looks like with the smoke if we turn off some effects? Because that's like, that looks really, really ominous.
Yeah.
Ominous, is that the word?
I don't think ominant's the word, but I
Ominous.
know what you mean.
There was a word that was going for. What would we say that would probably be under effects? Effects
it
for
was
particles.
details quality, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably details then. I thought it was in effects. Turn that back up. Detail quality, and we'll change that down. Nope, still there. Oh, oh, look at that though. Can you see
Oh
that?
yeah.
It like moves with. Yeah, it like moves with you.
There's a little bit of a jelly quality to it. It's still there, but it looks slightly different. I don't know if it's coming through on the stream.
Yeah, it kind of is. If you see, when we move with it, it like the smoke kind of moves.
It's like a parallax motion from the smoke, isn't it? Rather than like it's weird that.
Doesn't do anywhere else, but that's a strange kind of visual bug.
Yeah.
Does it do that when we have it on high?
What else have we got over here?
Oh, it does it when it's on high as well. It may just be a visual bug.
So I've also got a 5700 XT.
Yeah, that's what we had in it originally. We got about 300 FPS average on that.
Should
as
we
well.
check that and see? So we know we've got about. Well, we know that on 3090 you can easily get 500 FPS out of this. On a 1650 4K high settings,
90.
you're getting just under 100. 1080 you get about 120, wasn't it? So we switched to the 5700 XT, which is a little bit again.
Ooh, we've seen a big FPS drop as we come into this area with the multiple god race. And again, it's still staying consistent though.
Yeah,
it's dropped by about 10.
Yeah, let's swap over to the 5700 XT and see kind of what we're getting out of this then.
Yeah.
And we'll go back to obviously 1080. We didn't do 4K with the 3090, we'll have to go back to it.
Go. Yeah, we're just going to switch out again. We're going to put the 5600 XT in this time, so there we go.
Just be a minute. I can't wait to do this with Cyberpunk, you know.
Yeah, Cyberpunk's going to be a real test. But when will we get Cyberpunk? Who
Day
knows?
of release, mate.
Who knows when the release is for Cyberpunk?
Day of release. I don't know when day of release is. Hopefully it's when they say it's going to be.
Do Cyberpunk know when the release of Cyberpunk is? Who knows?
Didn't the developers get told that it was delayed after everyone else?
Well, I remember I seen a tweet and it was someone tweeted them and said, "Is it definite that you're going to release it on this day? Because I want to book a week off work." I went 100%. Oops. Alright, you don't listen. Restart this.
So this
back up.
is coming back on.
Yeah, there we go. Shrinking us back. Alright, so we've got the 5600 XT in it now.
Yeah.
Which is going to go on sale on Black Friday. Always is.
Yeah, definitely.
So if you were looking to pick this up, this is what you're going to expect to get on Halo 4 if that's a game you want to choose to play. Wait for it to load up. There we go.
There you go. It's going to do it for you.
Here we go.
One thing that I think is a little bit annoying about this Halo 4 release though is, I mean, maybe we just did it wrong, but you have to download the entire Master Chief Collection in order to play Halo 4, and the Master Chief Collection is like
180 or something, yeah.
gigs. So you need some hard drive space if you want to play this game. But having said that, all the Halo games are very good. There's a very, very good story that goes throughout. It's just a bit annoying that the game that you want to play right now, Halo 4, you have to have downloaded all these other games.
The reason they do it is because you install all of those games, and when you play multiplayer, you can play all of those maps.
Yeah.
So it's as you see here, cross-game playlist. You can play maps from all of these.
Yeah.
So I think it acts as like a container, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It is annoying though if you just wanted to play
You just
Halo
want to
3.
do missions.
Yeah.
But
We'll go
that's
Infinity again. Start from the beginning again. Here we go. So we'll reset this once we get into the game and out of the cutscenes and the loading screens. 5700 XT. Are you going to perform well?
I think it's going to. I mean,
Yeah.
the 1650 Super performed exceptionally well just then, so I can't see that this isn't going.
So we're still in a cutscene here, so we're just going to move over here and we'll reset.
Give it a set to the bars.
Shit going. already. And we're going to
Painting the
reset.
closest one on your HUD.
Okay, so we're looking at
400.
400. Yeah.
This
It's only
is.
slightly. Is this is in 1080 now, isn't it? So it's only slightly worse than.
Is this still it? It's still at
Yeah.
1080, isn't it? This is 1080 with everything on high, and we're getting. Look, refresh again. It's about 430 FPS average.
Yeah.
Which,
Right now, we've got some sequences and see because we saw a drop on the 1650, didn't we?
yeah. Oh, it's instantly jumped down.
Yeah.
A huge jump.
They must not have received his distress call.
Yeah, it's balancing back out, but it's definitely not the 400 it was just displaying.
Yeah.
One of them's
Down
an
here,
officer.
this is where it
Check his
oh, I have
IFF tag.
down here is where it started to drop for me. Let me just
Yeah.
do the story bit.
Tag IDs him as Jimenez
like-
Paulo J.
Crazy how it'll go from like
still out
150
for
up
something.
to about 400 and then back to 120. and
It's
then
worth
back
noticing
to,
that you won't actually visually see that.
Oh yeah.
After you get across the 240, it's massive. But 140, actually going up once we got into some combat there.
Yeah.
190, 200,
Might be just a little bit of that quick movement with the mouse. It's,
just kind of stretching it out a
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
This was, so Halo 4 was when they brought in the Prometheans, wasn't it? So that's when all these kind of glowy guys came.
Everyone's enemy.
It's just clean and so smooth.
Should we put this into 4K and
See what it looks like. We go down.
So that was averaging at about 220.
Yeah. Video, 1920. Oh, can we actually not push this to?
We should be able to. Click up
Where is it? Hold it, window.
Windows. Yeah, nope.
It's not actually only letting us push it to 1920 by 1080. Huh.
Why? Oh well.
Strange.
We might need to change some settings in the AMD driver. I don't know.
Control panel or something to do that with.
Yeah.
That's strange. Just bring that back up. Go. Enemies. There we go. I mean, graphically, it looks. They all look very similar. The 3090, obviously, in terms of textures, look quite a lot sharper.
Yeah.
But
And the
honestly,
thing
in
is,
terms
you
of
gotta remember,
smoothness,
this
it's
is-
still very smooth on all three.
This is like what was it? 8-year-old kid.
Never know.
I think that they have
But
done what they can with it.
you couldn't zoom in on most Halo guns. Oh.
I've just noticed a little bit of screen tearing because we've not got the V-Sync
Hold up.
on, so we're just sort of
What
like
was that you
letting
dropped on the
the
ground over
FPS run riot a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of screen tearing.
Ever so slightly.
Not only on like very very fast action sequences, but it's hardly noticeable for me anyway.
So I'm like
It's
jumping.
not like it's really doing the thing. And this is SSBG 270Q monitor, so very very good game.
Die. Yeah, I mean, this monitor that we're playing on
Hold
right
up.
now is
What was that you
such
dropped
a
on the
such a
ground
nice
over there?
monitor. Like I play quite a lot of competitive games on this, and it's just super fast. So when you're playing Halo on this as well, it's just super smooth. It'd be nice to play multiplayer on this and see just how bad I get.
Should we have a quick blast on multiplayer and see what that gives us?
Yeah, see if we can load it up.
And this is with the 57. Oh, should we put the 3090 back in for multiplayer?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want.
Knock it off and let's see what that gives us.
We go.
If everyone's got 5 more minutes, we'll do 3090 multiplayer.
We're about to go into multiplayer and fight the people who've got their 1060s with our 3090. We're gonna get outperformed. I'll still get beat. Yeah, so we're just going to switch out the graphics card one more time. If you're just new to the stream, we've been checking out 3 different graphics cards and seeing how they all perform. And honestly, we're kind of blown away on how well they all are. We've not seen any bad performance, to be honest. Even at 4K, the lowest FPS we've seen is 90, so it's doing really well. But we're just going to swap the graphics card back out now.
Almost there.
We've got Technician Paul on the graphics and Engineer Elliot on the stream.
Oh my god, that's really difficult to get in there. Come on.
Yeah, we've got the 3090 chill, and yeah, I mean, it looks really cool. We're going to be doing a video on that hopefully this week, unboxing some of the newer 3000 series cards that we've got our hands on, luckily. Definitely something to look out for. We've got quite a few. just a few. We're just going to restart now. That RAM looks awesome.
Huh?
That RAM looks awesome, the Trident.
Trident Zeds.
Yeah. As soon as you loaded up Halo earlier and I heard that intro music, about 1,000 memories come flooding back.
Have you got anyone in the comments, or just while we're waiting?
Not at the minute. Got some questions about some builds. Got a few hellos. Okay, just wait for the Game Pass to open back up. Halo. Yeah, I love this Game Pass thing. It's such a good idea. Like, having all these games for one price is just, it's basically the Netflix of gaming now, isn't it? I feel like this is where gaming's going to eventually just be.
I mean, we've already got it, I guess, to a certain point with
EA Play as well.
Like EA Play, Ubisoft Plus. But these guys have just got so many games.
That's keyboard. Multiplayer, social games. We want to just do Halo 4.
Yeah.
Should we do snipers and watch me get absolutely ruined? Play. So this is going to be only Halo 4 maps. And we'll see what FPS we get, as I'm getting killed every 4 seconds by the good players. Mad Dog McNulty 1. These players don't know what they're getting themselves into. We should have called yourself Mad Dog Mc3090 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that. But I think Mad Dog Mc3090 was a more catchy one.
Yeah.
So this game got ported today then?
Yeah.
You'd think there'd be more players searching.
I thought there'd be loads more people searching.
Tell you what, let's search for everything.
Yeah.
See how fast it fills it down.
It seems like no one is playing Halo 4.
Everyone's playing the campaign. Everyone's watching the Cyberdog stream and playing campaign. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Yes.
There you go. Oh, yes, so look, we've got some keyboard and mouse, and you can see the controller, so that'll be Xbox players.
Yeah, we're going to
So yeah, there is cross-platform.
destroy some Xbox players.
Oh, I love this map. Oh, this is bringing back some old memories. Loading North Europe.
Let's...
Okay, so let's reset this once we get in the game. We're running everything at high at the minute, 1080.
Oh, we're going to jump into 4K, aren't we?
Jump into 4K. We need to change the overlay. Infinity Slayer. Up to here. We'll change this to 4K. We'll save the same. Oh, don't want to leave. That's not what I want to do. And then we'll reset. Put this up. Reset.
200 and... what was it? 250 frames a second. 4K. Everything on high. Multiplayer. You just
Got a sniper. Change load up. Do I get a sniper? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Tell you what, look, all the PC players in the background always piping up.
All
The
these-
console, you know
all
what?
these,
Well, I've got a trend of console playing being pretty nice, except the ones in the back. Yeah, you wish, you wish.
Are you allowed to play Halo?
Charlie's not allowed to play any game except Counter-Strike till he gets good.
I was sponsored by CSGO.
Until Charlie actually gets good at Counter-Strike, he has to continue to play it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is 4K and it's
302 frames a second in 4K.
still
High settings.
super smooth.
So good.
Yes, if you want,
blown away by the performance. But, I mean, taking into a little bit of context, that it is an 8-year-old game
yeah,
that's very recently been today come out on a very recent optimization.
oh no, that grenade.
And I think with Game Pass being quite new to PC games as well, I imagine that Microsoft are putting a lot of effort into optimizing games for PC.
Yeah.
Some games that have like disappointed me recently with this sort of optimization literally have been like Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Terrible. And Valhalla was 4K, but they're both Ubisoft titles.
Yeah.
And they're sort of I thought you weren't good yet.
I am, but just not on a keyboard and mouse. Unless it's Counter-Strike, I'm not very good, but you should see me when me and Charlie play Counter-Strike. It's embarrassing. He's just not very good.
What we are. So there's 319 FPS at the moment. Fantastic. Very, very good.
It's we've got to jump up to 400 there. Yeah, it looks, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you get to see just how bad I am in 4K resolution at this FPS, which is just crazy to be honest.
I think the thing with Halo as well, because, I mean, if you look at the texture of the actual gun,
Yeah.
it looks good, but Halo almost gets away with the walls. The walls could look better, I guess.
Yeah.
Could look a little bit faster.
Yeah. So it's very smooth,
Yeah.
essentially, yeah, rather than being void texture. I think throwing grenades like that. But even like the rocks, like and all the thing is with Halo and any game that Bungie make is the background.
Yeah.
Like where, no matter where you go, the attention to detail. I mean, there's literally 3 birds just flying away in the distance.
Yeah.
Just making my team lose this game, really. But yeah, I'm being. This is just ridiculous. It's going from 30 FPS at like 1080p in my small little TV to this. It's just, yeah, okay, it's completely experience. It's one last. And on that note, I'm going to retire from Halo for a second time. But
So
yeah.
I guess to wrap up, for me, you know, pretty much blown away by the optimization of Halo and the results that we've seen there. 1080 on the 3090, we were looking at like 500 FPS.
But that was capped also, so we
Yeah.
probably would have got even higher.
In 4K, we've been looking at 320. On the 5700 XT, it was like 220.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it into 4K. I think that's our driver issue. Apologies for that.
Mm-hmm.
But with the 1650, we were looking at like 120. Was it in 1080, and it dropped down to
About 90.
yeah, 90
about 90.
for 4K. Even at 90 frames a second, you're still getting an awesome experience out of quite an old card, which I'm sure a lot of people have still got in their computers. Not everyone works for a PC company.
You get a
have
3090
access
to just play
3090s
Halo
like we
on.
do. Yeah.
But visually, it kind of didn't look too different. Once you took down the texture quality and the kind of the ambient lighting, you get rid of the God rays, but it depends what you want. Do you want the God rays and an FPS boost, or it depends what you really want. But
You're not getting like your ray tracing and stuff that you're getting out of
new gen game.
games.
It's just going to be changed the resolution.
Yeah. But if you're a fan of Halo, you're gonna love playing Halo 4 on Game Pass on any PC.
Yeah.
I think is my conclusion to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely give it a look. The 56 and the 5700 XT, I mean, imagine they're going to go on sale during Black Friday as they always do. So if that's a card that you were looking to get as you're on a budget, then it's definitely worth looking for. So yeah, I mean, I'm blown away.
So tomorrow we should be getting hold of 6800 XT. Is it 6800 XT tomorrow? Yeah, 6800 and the 6800 XT tomorrow. So come back tomorrow, we'll have another live stream where we'll be testing them out on a couple of different games to see kind of what results we get out of them.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much for watching.
And subscribe.
Like the stream.
Like the stream.